Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Bomb has been defused.
Hi guys, this is dephh from Complexity and I'm going to show you how to hold A site and cache. So normally the way you play A site and CT side cache is you have a deady player and you have a rotate player. The rotate guy will stay around highway, supporting the mid player, and he'll also support the A player when the T's decide to execute. The deady player is normally trying to stay alive. He's playing for slight amounts of info, but he's always staying alive. He can choose to smoke A main when he wants to, but he also can save his smoke for when they execute. I'll show you in the CT rotate guy on A site. It's important that you're being very reactive. For example, if terrorists decide to come out of mid, you can support your team with a ton of flashes. So for example, if you've got a guy boosting in vents, it's important if they come out of mid or boost that you can be support flashing for this guy, and then you can throw a flash like this above Z for the Z guy, and they can swing together and we'll get kills. I can also, as the T's are occupied on vents and Z, I can swing out of highway and cover their mid too. But especially if they come out of there, you're the main help to the A guy. You're the fastest rotate. So you need to make sure if the T's, for example, smoke out here, you're flashing front red. And the guy's side, for example, as soon as that flash pops, he can swing, gathers information, and then maybe the T's have reset and they want to re-execute. He's decided, I'm going to stay here, I'm going to ask for another pop flash, and then you're going to pop flash him again and he can get kills. I've done this in my team hundreds of times, and the amount of kills you actually get from doing this is kind of crazy. But yeah, being the rotate guy is just very mobile. You have to just listen to the info given and decide where you want to go from there. The dedicated A site player, at the start of the round, you can choose whether you want to smoke A main or not. A lot of teams are not going to go fast A main right now. So the best idea is to keep your smoke. I'll show you a few smokes in a second, but smoking A main is pretty easy, and then you can just play around site. At no points do you have to really get close A main unless you want to do an aggro play. But what I normally do is come to fence or come to forklift, and I'm listening. I'm listening for A main and I'm listening for door wherever I am. So this gives me a lot of information that on their default they're sending guys here or guys there. We know exactly what they're doing. But when the T's execute, I don't like being at fence or quad when they execute, especially if you play a team that's very execute heavy. They'll Molotov this and they'll Molotov here, so you can smoke yourself off when they molly you. Quad's not so bad because you make this jump where there's a tiny little gap, and getting shot is going to happen, but not as much as you are at fence. If you get mollied here and you have no smoke to bail you out, you're making this jump or the jump to quad, and chances are you're going to die every time. So I like playing sight, shoulder peeking occasionally, doing this jump spot, and just playing off the information. If door's open, the highway guy can tell me if he's door or not. If not, I can play around sight and wait for the execute.